All right, what's going on, everybody? We got some fun people in here. Juan, I believe Juan was now first 2 days in a row. Juan, congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. Megadistro, what's up, man? Edison, Tom, Aziz, Damon, Lime, David, Alejandro, Jonathan, Superior, Symbiote, Arian, True Anonymous, Alpha Knight in School, what's up? Ace, Megadestra, Tom, Ratoni, Mikey, Unknown, Goose, Akash, Osmond Ghost, Zam, the legit gamer, Vandana, Tony Stark, Magnus Jason, Arian, Megadestro, GSTY, Vanch, Goose, Ratoni, Jason, Worst, and Saucy. That should be everybody, I hope. But yeah, what's up, everybody? So, you know, the Mangog bundles went live today. Someone saying rank 5 Moment or Torch. I would say Moment personally. Mangog's really cool. I really like him. Let's start quickly by, we'll go over what he can do, look at some of his abilities and whatnot. I'm going to be rocking mostly with the 5-star today. 5-star at SIG 200. So he gains a bit of utility, not utility, but a bit of stuff, good stuff from his signature ability. He doesn't really, someone's saying yo face reveal. He doesn't really need to be high SIG. Of course, it's nice for any champ. He doesn't need it, right? If we go over to Aunt May, let's take a look. Okay, so if we go to Aunt May, which is a great resource, I'm sure everybody knows what it is, and we look at him at SIG 20, because you can see right now, even at like SIG 200, these numbers aren't crazy, right? So it's not really about the numbers, it's just the fact that he gets some sort of benefit at all, in my opinion, right? So if we're looking at SIG 20, right? We'll go in order. Each time a stagger is expired natural in the opponent, Mangog has, at SIG 200, 25% chance to gain a Hatred. At SIG 20, it's a 15% chance. So that's not worth 180 stones, right? So he doesn't need to be high SIG there. While Unstoppable, regenerate 13% as opposed to 20%. Gain 40 attack as opposed to 78 attack. Gain 4.5 crit damage rating as opposed to 8.5, right? So a big benefit from being awakened, for sure. Especially, with that passive regeneration, right? That's going to be really, really nice to have. But also, he doesn't even need any of this, but he's nice to be awakened, but doesn't need to be at a high SIG. So that's one thing I really like about him right off the bat. MSD saying champion solo was the first thing I thought of. Honestly, MSD, I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. I could give it a shot, but I'm not sure if that's going to be possible, man. I just don't know if the damage is possible there. That's the only thing. Only because of how much regeneration, the champion has. He's tough to outdamage, like even with Cosmic Ghost Rider sometimes, But yeah, let's go over to some of the stuff he can do, right? So right at the bat here, immune to armor break debuffs and all bleed effects. That's interesting because I was fighting him with Cosmic Ghost Rider yesterday, and there were like a couple times when he got an armor break. So not sure what's up with that. But that was probably a bug. Mangog suffers minus 40% combat power rating instead of gaining 5% of power every second while below 2 full bars. So that's pretty cool. If struck while unstoppable, gain a non-stacking fury buff granting 26-17 attack rating for 10 seconds. All right. So that goes along with his loop. We'll go over his loop. I've done it a bunch of times. Hatred of a Billion Beings, max stacks 10. So basically, you start with 3. It can't be affected by ability accuracy. Cannot be gained more than once every 0.2 seconds. That's totally fair. You gain 1 hatred whenever you finish a 5-hit combo. You gain 1 when nullifying a buff. And each stack gives you armor rating, critical rating, and energy resistance. So that's really, really nice. You can get a lot of energy resistance at max hatred. With Enraged, you go enraged when you activate a special, when you have all of your hatred, and then it lasts for 8 seconds, basically, and you can extend it in the current way, like using special attacks, nullifying buffs, etc. But while enraged, each time you would gain a hate, enraged is pause, right? So doing a 5-foot combo, 5-hit combo, that's going to pause it. You take 50% less damage from enemy attacks, and the recoil mastery, very, very cool. Gain indefinite unstoppable buff. That's really, really nice. It makes him an option for can't stop, won't stop. It just also gives you a good way to get, an opening as well. During special attacks, you gain unblockable. Basic attacks that make contact have a 70% chance to inflict a stagger debuff, right? Heavy attacks, heavy charge can be held for an extended duration and deals a burst of 13,000 energy damage based on charge time. That's really, really cool, and that's really, it goes in like hardcore with his loop, right? While Enraged is not active, consume 2 hatred to put an armor break on the opponent. While Enraged, gain plus 220% ability power rate while charging. So what that's going to do is it's going to shoot your power up to 2 bars of power, right? And then after you do the heavy attack, you can throw another unblockable special 2. Really cool. So special attack 1, you gain 2 hatreds. The second and final hit, inflict a stagger debuff. That's really, really nice. If Enraged, gain a non-stacking energy protection buff, granting full immunity to shock, incinerate, cold snap, and frostbite effects for 15 seconds, okay? Special attack 2, each hit deals a burst of a lot of energy damage, about 1,200 per hit, and there's like 5 or 6 hits. The first hit steals the opponent's power above their nearest full bar. If they have less than 1 full bar, all the power is stolen, and you gain a lot of that, so that goes into his loop as well. We'll go over that when we do some fights. If Enraged, the final hit, inflict a stun debuff for 3 seconds, and that goes along with the heavy charge. So the special 3 is also really cool, but it's also very, it's very, like, circumstantial, right? So nullify up to 10 buffs on the opponent. That's really, really good when there are a lot of buffs, of course. Gain a non-stacking regeneration buff, healing 884 base health over 5 seconds. This is increased by an additional 884 for each buff. So if you nullify 10 buffs, that's 8,884 regeneration as a rank 5 5-star, okay? And if enraged, this attack inflicts a stun debuff for 2 seconds. That's cool. Someone's saying, dude, get an iPhone. I do have an iPhone, I promise. But anyway, so he has some cool synergies as well. I like the one with Loki here because it really lets you start the fight really, really quickly. You can go in, do a 5-hit combo, go for a special 1, and you already have pretty much 6 in rage at that point. Then you build up to a special 2, bait a special attack, and then you get right into the loop. So I like the Loki synergy. We're going to be rocking with that one. This Rage On, it's nice to have, it's not needed. This one, Energy Absorption, also not needed. This one here is nice to have, more energy damage, but not needed. This one with Odin, become immune to Nullify, that's nice, but very circumstantial. Crit rating and attack rating. So, a lot of stuff going on here for sure, alright? Alright, so, let's jump into Realm of Legends here. Now, I don't love fighting Winter Soldier with Mangog, and the reason why is because with his loop, after the special 2, you kind of want to take a hit, right? Right to the face when you're unstoppable. And what can happen there is Winter Soldier can either drain your power or stun you, which is going to really mess you up. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go into the fight, and we're going to try to get through this fight without that happening. Will that happen? I'm not sure. But right off the bat here, you want to go for a 5-hit combo, okay? Right into a special 1 when you have the Loki synergy. We're up to 6 rage already. We have 2 staggers on the opponent, okay? At this point, we want to do 5-hit combos until we get to 10, all right? And we can also go for light ending combos as well. That's totally fine. Bait out one more special here. And now, this is pretty much a prime example of the loop here. We're going to go and bait one more special attack here. Come on. Come on, he's got to throw it. If he doesn't throw it, there's nothing I can do. There we go. And now we're going to go medium, light into special 2. Drain all that power and immediately hold heavy. So we're holding heavy. Now watch this. Boom. And he drained my power, okay? So that's what I'm talking about. At this point, after that, I would have went for another unblockable special 2. And he would have been down to about 65% health, okay? Now, at this point, you pretty much got to start all over. And that's one thing I don't love about Mangog right away. I really love that initial loop. I think it's very, very cool. It's a very fun, quirky play style. I really like that a lot. I always love when champions have like very interesting play styles, right? But we can go for the special 3 here. It's a very cool animation. And we're going to actually gain a little bit of regeneration here as well, which is going to be very, very nice. And you can see the special 3 doesn't do too much damage, which is, you know, it's okay. But we got some regeneration here. And at this point, we're at 6 of those hatred charges again, right? So we're pretty much right at the perfect spot where we can get back up to 10 at just the right time with 3 more combos. So we're going to bait out the special 1 here. Go for a 5-hit combo. Just going to end with the light. Going to go medium, light, medium. Special 2. We'll go at it again. Immediately hold that heavy. All right. Now we're charging up. Boom. Into another special 2 here. And now he's going to be stunned. I have to walk up to him, hold heavy. Boom. Okay, so that was a nice 36k heavy at the end there. And at this point, once again, we have to start all over, okay? So this is the third time in the fight that we're doing this. We can make it go a little bit faster here if we go for 2 special 1s. As you can see, we're up to 6 hatred stacks now, okay? And we should be able to finish this guy off right with our special 2, all right? That's what it's looking like here. So we have to do 2 more full combos, and then we can get there. But unfortunately, as you can see, for me, it's just the damage is a little bit low. Just go for it like that. All right, now we're going to hold that heavy attack again, charge up. We're gaining that power. He's going to come in. Boom. And then we finished off like that. All right, so that was pretty much the rotation of Mangog, how you want to go about doing it. You know, it took 155 hits. So it took a little bit of time. The damage isn't there too much, but there are, you know, some places where he has some really, really, really nice utility, and we're going to go over that as well. All right, so we're going to go into like some Act 6 content here. We'll go to like Resistor, right? Let's just bring somebody along to get through the Vulture first. Okay? So we have a special appearance here by Cosmic Ghost Rider. Quick, I'm just getting through this Vulture really quickly. You know, so I like playing Mangog. I think he's really, really fun to play. I really do. And that's something that's really important to me in a champion. One second, let me just get through this guy here. You know, one of the most important things for me when I'm playing a new champ is I have to enjoy playing them. And Mangog definitely passes that test for me. But another thing is that he also needs to have good utility, and Mangog has great utility, but he also has to have really good damage. And the only place that's lacking for me with Mangog so far is damage. G. Kelly, what's up, man? What's up, Mike? How's Mangog looking? He's fun, and he has a lot of really great utility, but for me personally, he's lacking some damage for, you know, the being of a billion beings, right? I feel like his damage needs to be upped a little bit. But also, he has so much utility that maybe not, right? So one thing here with his special 3 is he nullifies up to 10 buffs, right? On Resistor, there's going to be a bunch of buffs. So that's going to be really, really cool here. Let's go ahead and check that out. We're going to go for pretty much the same cycle here that we went for before. Go for a full combo in the beginning. Go for the special 1. And we're going to be ramping up a lot faster in this fight as well, because as you can see, we're already up to 9 hatred, so we really didn't even need... actually, we did have to go for the special 1, because that gave us the staggers. But at this point, watch this, we're already there. We're already ramped up. So we're going to go full combo here into a special 2, and now we're already holding that heavy attack, okay? Now, watch this. He's going to come in, boom, go for another special 2. Gotta wait for us to walk up to this guy, hold the heavy. Okay, so at this point, we executed his rotation perfectly. That was pretty perfect for the most part, right? Black Bolt's only down to 60% health in endgame content. And this isn't like just cut and dry, quick, you know, 5-hit combos, tap the game and win playstyle. This is like a very unique playstyle, very quirky playstyle, which is something that I really like. Don't get me wrong. I really like that a lot. However, when you have to work this hard to play a champion properly, I feel like the payoff, I wish the payoff would just be a little bit higher when it comes to the damage, right? Don't get me wrong. So much fun to play. So much fun to play. Now we're going to go for the special 3 here, and we're pretty much going to heal up to full. And that's really, really nice utility when there's a lot of buffs. So check this out. We're at 77% health right now. We're about to nullify 10 buffs and gain 8,000 regeneration, right? Of course, we took a special 1 right to the face, all right? But you know what? Maybe that's going to be good, because now what we can showcase is how sustainable he can be if you mess up like that, okay? So that was a pretty bad mess up right there on my part, no doubt about that. But let's say I'm in like AQ, right? And I'm on a path with a lot of buffs, and I want to heal up before my next fight. We'll go back-to-back special 3s, okay? So I'm at 27% health right now. I'm not going to get distracted this time, and I'm going to actually avoid his special 1. We just regenerated a lot, as you guys can see. And now we're enraged almost permanently here, because we're going to be nullifying a lot of buffs, and that's going to keep us up for a while. All right? So we're going to have a lot more attack rating here. As you can see, we have a lot of buffs. We're nullifying a bunch. And every time a buff gets nullified, or we do a 5-hit combo, that enrage gets paused. So when there were a lot of buffs here like this, you could pretty much be enraged for pretty much the entire fight, right? So right off the bat here, you know, we took a bit of damage there because we ate that special 1. But at the same time, we were seeing how that special 3 had some really nice regeneration. So we're going to heal up a bit here. Go into this next fight and see if we can leave this fight at a higher, you know, percentage of health. Because when I did this fight before, I did this exact fight with that Black Bolt, and I didn't get hit by the special 1, and I left the fight at 100% health, okay? So it's definitely possible to get through the nodes, the paths here with, like, a lot of buffs at a full yellow bar. And that just goes along with the long bit of utility that Mangog has, okay? So I feel like, you know, for me, where he's lacking damage, he makes up for in his utility, in his regeneration. Spit out the special 1 here. We'll go for 1 damage cycle here. Steal all that power. Hold heavy immediately. Boom. Go for another special 2 here. We're going to have to walk up to this guy. Hold heavy. Boom. There we go. Okay, and now what we can do here is, since we took 10% in recoil, we could pretty much get that right back, all right? Like we were just saying. So you'll notice that we do get a lot more attack rating when we have like 10 hatred up, which is something that's very, very useful. Of course. Bait out the special 1 here. Go for 5-hit combo into a special 3. Now, something that I was trying to show you guys here in that Black Bolt thing was like, watch, he's at 79% health. He's going to shoot up. Now, watch, he's going to shoot up here. And I'm not going to take a special to the face. He pretty much shoots up to full health. Full yellow bar. We're back at a full yellow bar here. All right? And we're also in a prime position here to get back up to 10 hatred by the time we get to a special 2. See? And start that damage loop all over again. Charge the heavy attack. And we ended that fight at 93% health. So, was it super fast? It wasn't super fast. But it was pretty effective. The regen, as G. Kelly is saying, that regen is pretty potent. However, that regen's not going to be like that all the time. Because you really need a lot of buffs to do that. You don't need 10 buffs to have good regen. Snowball's hanging out right here, by the way, guys. You don't need 10 buffs at all times, but you need some buffs. Like, when we saw against Winter Soldier, the regen didn't do much, right? Who's next? Yondu? We're not going to fight Yondu. But I'm not sure where else I really want to try this guy out. I do want to try him out in a couple of places. I want to see what else we can do with this guy. I'm trying to think. Is there anybody in the chat? Is there anybody like where do you want to see this guy? Like, are there any paths in like Act 7 that you want to see? We have it all right here. Because this is pretty much like, you know, what he is. You do that special 2. Some people are saying 6.2 champion. We could try the champion boss. I'm not sure how great he's going to be there, guys. I really don't think that he's going to be a champion killer. Someone saying I'd rather use Claire. Claire's good. Very different champion, though. People saying he has amazing utility. Yeah, he does have amazing utility. Freezer burn for the utility. The only thing with freezer burn is that he needs to be enraged to have that, right? Yeah, he needs to be enraged. So he would have to throw off a special 1, basically, and 25 hits on the combo before you can get that utility, unless I'm making that up. Let's take a look. Pretty sure when you're enraged, right? Yeah, because he's only immune to armor break and bleed effects. Where is it? Where does it say it? It says it somewhere. It says it somewhere. I read it. I remember reading it before. Am I like losing my mind here? Where is it? Immune to armor break, blah, 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 blah. Where the heck is it? It says somewhere in his abilities that he's immune. SP1? On activation, gain +2 hatred. This bypasses the gain cooldown. Blah, blah, blah. If enraged, there we go, thank you. If enraged, gain a non-stacking enemy protection buff, granting full immunity to shock, incinerate, cold snap, and frostbite effects for 15 seconds. Okay, so the problem with this is that you can't go into freezer burn and be like, oh, I'm going to be immune to all these things. Because what you have to do is you start at 3, right? So you have to, right off the bat, throw a special 1 is what you want to do. That's going to give you +2 hatred, you'll be at 5. Now you're going to need to do 25 hits, okay? 25 hits to get up to 10 hatred. And at that point, then you could throw the special 1, and then you could be immune to shock, incinerate, cold snap, and frostbite. So he's not going to be like an Iceman counter. He's not going to, you know, get around EMP shock super easily. All of, you know, incinerates, cold snap, other stuff like that, like for frostbite, right? That's not going to be like ideal for him there. Is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Biohazard, yes. I think he'll do really, really well on Biohazard because he's always immune to that poison. We could try that. Mike, why use Mangog when you could use rank 3 Sig 200 Ghost, full Quantum Team, full Suicides, Mac Boosted, and Tech Power Boost? Well, Dark Matter, you forgot to mention the Experience Boost, because that's what really pushes Ghost over the edge. But yeah, so anything where you have to like avoid bleeds, that's going to be really good for him. You know, the power drain on the special 2 is kind of nice. The first hit steals the opponent's power above their nearest full bar. If they have less than 1 full bar, all their power is stolen. Mangog gains 100% of the power stolen from this attack. Let's see what else we got going on here. I see some people mentioning Flare. That could be fun. Let's take a look at Flare. I know there is a Flare path. Is it right in the beginning here, in the first? Don't want to bring along Loki, because I believe there's also Colorblind. Let's just do just Mangog here. Let's take a look. Try using Mangog on Freezer Burn with Iron Man and Nick Synergy, maybe. I understand the thought process there. Um, However, once that goes away, he's going to be gaining some of those incinerates and cold snaps. Someone's saying variant 6, heavy assault path 3.2. We could try that. I'll make a little note of that. Variant 6, 3.2. Okay. So let's try out Flare. Okay. I also just had another idea too. We can check the can't stop, won't stop path in 6. What do you call it? Ah, come on. Man. 6.3.1, there's a can't stop, won't stop path. I really want to get to this special 2 here and see what kind of damage we could do. We should be able to. Okay, not too bad. Alright, so that was good, right? That was pretty good. Let's try that again. Let's try not to get hit. I feel like that was a really good spot for him. I liked that. That was fun. And I know people are already going to say, oh, well, you can just use Corvus and Ghost there. I know, guys. But you can't always use them, and some people don't have them, you know? So let's try that again. That felt pretty good. Right? Build up to that special 1. Actually, we don't even need the special 1 here. Or do we? No, we don't. We can just go like this, too. Yeah, so honestly, at this point, he's basically already dead before we get to our cycle anyway. So we're going to go and try out that variant 6 3.2 path, alright? The main thing here, like, one thing that I'm really noticing is that I'm really having a lot of fun playing with him, and the more I do play with him, like, the more I'm like, oh, I really like using this champion. I just wish that he had a little bit more damage. That's my only complaint with him. Like, I feel like how big he is and, like, what he is, like, you know, supposed to be. Heavy assault, this will be good for Mangog here. Not sure how great he's going to be against Kingpin, but we'll figure that out. Let's see. Overlord, Tyrant, heavy assault. Let's give it a shot. Oh, forgot about that. I forgot that Kingpin is, like, really annoying to fight now. Beautiful. Give him that fury. Love it. Alright. 2 more combos here. We should be good to go. Alright. He might shrug off the stun. He did. That's alright. Yeah, so Kingpin's obviously not the good matchup here that we're looking for. But let's just get through this Kingpin, and then we'll heal up a bit before Karnak. And that should be good to go. Maybe we'll try him in variant 2 as well, since he's an extra large champ. I wish Kingpin would throw this special. Nice. So one thing that's nice about the special too, let's find the bright side here. If you miss, you know, into the block, if you hit into the block, it pushes them back farther enough that you can just kind of recover. Okay, so Mangog versus Kingpin anywhere. Not really the best matchup for him because he shrugs off all the stuns and everything else, and it kind of messes with his loop. And what we really want to see here is we want to see the heavy assault, okay? So let's really try that out here. That's what I'm very excited to see. So we're going to try that against Karnak. Now, Karnak might shrug off the stun a little bit faster than other people as well. But still, we'll have to see what happens, man. We're just trying to get by here. Let's see. All right, go for the special one. The special one animation is really freaking cool, by the way. All right, so go medium, medium, special 2. He should be stunned. Yeah, he's shrugging off the stun really fast. Okay. Yeah, he shrugs that stun off really fast. Ah. So this isn't that really fun matchup that we've been looking for. So there is another way to play him as well, and that's if you just go parry heavy over and over and over. That could be useful. I want to try him out against some more champs on this path, but I feel like the Scarlet Witch is going to kill us from the poison. We can give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens, you know? Hopefully we don't crit too much against her. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. This is it. This is it. It's about to happen. All right. The poison's going to get us, but I don't really care about that. Okay. Okay. So how about that? That was a pretty good fight. That was a pretty good fight, right? What's going on over here? Caltrops. Okay, let's go for Caltrops because that can show off some of that, you know, much needed utility of being bleed immune, which is always very, very nice. What else do we got here? Monster, when triggering an unstoppable or unblockable buffer passive, we'll get some regeneration. That's going to be really, really awesome for us. Let's heal up a bit. I don't really like how I have to heal up so much between so many fights here. That's something that's a little unfortunate. So I hope that like the unblockable special 2 isn't going to bite me in the butt against Reed here. I don't think it will. Alright, spit out this special 2. Okay, we're in a good spot here. Spit out the special 1. I want to wait for that stagger to fall off. We can do this. Okay, so now charge heavy. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I forgot about that weakness thingy. Alright, so, you know, Mangog's loop is double special too. You know? Double special too. Can't really do that against Mr. Fantastic. Alright, let's try something else. I want to go and try him in a completely different playstyle here. Pretty much just going parry heavy special 1, right? We're going to go against Winter Soldier here. Because in his abilities, you'll see on his heavy attack, where is it? While Enrage is not active, consume 2 Hatred to inflict an armor break debuff for 15 seconds, reducing armor rating by 233. So, if you continually do parry heavy, right? Pretty much, special 1, you should get some good damage in theory. So let's go ahead and test that out, okay? There's 1. There's 2. Steal some power. Go for another special 1. Gain some more hatred here. Maybe chain these guys. Gain some more hatred this way. Maybe we can get up to like 9. 9 hatred before we, or 8. 8 is good enough. So that was like a nice 9k heavy attack. He dexed my heavy. And we can like drain his power a bit. Try chaining them. He was going for the special though. So this way to play him is obviously a lot less suicide friendly as well. But when you have a bunch of armor breaks up, as you can see, the damage is pretty good. It's just getting there isn't always the best time. But I almost feel like the damage from going parry heavy is kind of comparable to doing his like special 2 rotation. I could be wrong about that. The heavy reach is not too enormous. But yeah, he's definitely a champ that's made to be played, you know, with the Suicide Masteries. And then, you know, spamming special 1 over and over and over and over and over, that's not the most suicide-friendly way to play. Okay, maybe let's try out some variant 2 stuff with this guy. You know, keep in mind, another way you could possibly play him is just pretty much just like parry, 5-hit combo, chain special 3 over and over and over. And he's going to be very reliable like that. He's very tanky. He has energy resistances that way. He's immune to armor break, immune to bleed. So that, and he's an extra large champion for like variant 2, Mystic for variant 5, a villain for variant 6, maybe some stuff in variant 1 for him. So there's a lot of stuff he can do. But let's check out variant 2. Someone's literally in the chat saying, Nick is literally saying what I was just saying. Keep in mind that for newer players on the line, he'll be able to do variant 2, 5, and 6, so it could be useful in the future as long as champs can be used for certain content. I'm happy. I agree, Nick. Yeah, I definitely agree. So, basically, that's where I'm at the moment. Let's jump into variant 2 here. Let's just see. Bane, why not? We could check this out. A man called Canvell at 70k with a single heavy attack. All right, very cool, very cool. Yeah, I mean, if you build him up with the Furies and the special 2 and everything, he'll have a really nice heavy attack. But there's a lot of build up there. Still have that buffed hood here on defense. Okay, so now what we can do is we can do this. But we're going to wait for the Bane. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. That was not too bad. He lost a bit of damage, which kind of sucks. Let's this is a yellow jacket. This yellow jacket came in here with a nice little ambush here. So you shouldn't really fight yellow jacket with mystics. That's all I have at the moment. Yeah, we're definitely gonna die to this yellow jacket. You can't really fight this guy anymore with any mystics. Yeah, there's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. Nothing I could have done there, guys. He puts the power sting on you. I either die from the power sting. But yeah. Oh well. Let's try fighting Winter Soldier again. Maybe just like 5-hit combo into special 3 and see if maybe having that extra attack from Sig 200 is going to make up for some of it. Let's just see. Another issue that I have with this guy is that like this kind of playstyle personally, like you're not gonna see me like trying to take hits to the face in war. I won't really be doing it in a queue because you have to get through so many fights. Oh, this was kind of cool. I could just chain those special 2s like it's nothing. Yeah, that's pretty fun. How about that? That's actually really cool. Hey, that's actually, I kind of like that a lot. It's not the most suicide-friendly way to go about it. Hey. That's actually pretty fun, man. Just keep chaining. Keep chaining those special 2s. Got some armor breaks up now. I feel like this damage that I'm having right now is pretty comparable to like doing his actual rotation. Rotation is the word I was looking for there. And now at this point, we're so close to finally 10 hatred that what we can do is this. We could bait out this special too. And then we could do this. And hold the heavy and try to finish this way. Now we have that Fury buff. Okay. So I feel like, you know, this way of playing is obviously a lot less suicide friendly, which kind of goes against the intention for him. That's... I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the same amount of hits taken doing his actual rotation. I'm going to go back in the stream for a second and take a look. I'm getting a ping on Discord from Mangog's designer saying your regen is less because of suicide's poison. That's true. So, when we were doing the 10 buff regen, it could have been even better. And the regular regen, it could have been even better as well. Let me see. One thing that's really interesting to me is that playing him the way I just played him, which is not the ideal rotation, is looking like it took the same amount of hits. It took the exact same amount of hits. So, playing him with his special 1, special 2, special 2, heavy rotation, and playing him spamming special 2, both Winter Soldier fights took 155 hits. That's very interesting to me. And it's actually a little bit surprising to me. I expected this way to have a lot more. Yeah, that's interesting. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm not too sure what I think about that. You know, the thing is, man, he does have a lot of utility, right? The bleed immunity is very, very nice. Armor break immunity could potentially be useful against Silver Surfer, for example, on Path 4 in Alliance War, where you always find that guy in Section 2. Could be useful against Vision Arcus. We could try him. Okay, I have an idea. It's really fast to get there, too. We're going to go to the Vision Arcus boss. Because he's armor break immune, he should be really good against that Vision Arcus boss. So we'll take a look there. I feel like if his damage can be improved a bit, he will be God tier. I agree, I think. That's alright. Because I really like playing him. I like his utility. But even like I was saying before, I was talking to the designer of him, I was like, I just feel like his damage is a little bit low. Power Shield path, let me guess. We're going to go to the Vision Arcus Power Shield boss. What's up, Mike? Love the content. Any way to put Phoenix to use? Lean, if you type in Karate Mike Phoenix, I just did a rank 3 Phoenix video a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month or two ago. And she was definitely put to use there. She's got some good stuff going on. Oh, what? 1%? Uh-oh. Pulled Mangog as a 5-star, rank 5 worthy. Well, Alex, that's what this stream is for, man. It's for you to watch this and then decide for yourself if you want to invest in him. Captain Bay, what's up, Mike? Congrats on 20K. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man. How you doing, bud? How's the old California treating you today? It's cold here where I am, so I'm a little jealous of you at the moment. Mike, do you have a Twitch? Not currently. It's something I've thought about, though. Do you have a Discord? Not currently, but it's something I've thought about. Weather has been nice as of late. Can't complain there. Awesome, man. Are things like still like on fire over there? I haven't heard anything about that for a very long time. Make your own Discord server? Yeah, I've been working on that. I definitely gotta do that. Hi, Mike. Finally caught you live. Concept being European. Mario, glad to have you here. Aiden, Mike, how do I give you buff concepts? I don't care what you do with them. Want to give them as a thank you. You can tweet them to me. I'll try to take a look at them if I can. Life would be easy if everything on the main server can be got for 1 gold like beta. Yeah, but that would kind of destroy the game. I don't see a purpose in playing the game if you can just buy everything for 1 gold. You know, like the only purpose of this is to create content for you guys. Like this isn't necessarily like I don't like go like I don't like, you know, come home and be like, ooh, I'm gonna go play through the game with my infinite stuff. Like it's literally like the whole point of the game is like you complete the content, you get the champions, you work for the catalyst and ISO and stuff, and then you use it, and that's what's fun for me at least in the game. You know? Saying hi to Snowball. All right, so let's throw on Heimdall here. And yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what happens here. So this Vision Arceus is probably the toughest boss in all of Act 7. Special Burst Lockdown, Power Shield, Power Reversal, Fissure. So, obviously, we're immune to Armor Break. That's going to be really, really big here for us. So let's check it out. Ooh. Okay. That heal block is not doing us any favors at the moment with the poison, unfortunately. Yeah, so we're going to definitely die here, but 50%? Oh, I forgot about that. So, 52% is not too bad. It's not too bad, guys. That's about how much I did with, like, one run with Corvus, one run with Colossus. I mean, let's revive and try a different tactic there. You know, let's just see. Let's just see. Worst comes to worst, I mean, one revive against this guy is not bad. It's a very long stagger on the special one, which is very nice. Let's try this tactic, just continually doing this. That was a nice special one. Yeah, I think this is actually a much better tactic for this. We can nullify those power gains. Lucas saying, hey Mike, I'm close to my first 6-star. Not sure if I should go basic or go for a featured. Go for the basic, dude, 100%. I don't know how to dex this. Okay. The heal block is going to kill us. Alright. So, you know, he's doing okay against this boss here. He's definitely doing okay. But of course there are better options. So, we've tested him out a bunch in Realm of Legends. We tested him out in Variant 6 where he did okay. Variant 2 where he did pretty good. Some Act 7 stuff, some Act 6 stuff. So far, I really liked him against Act 6.3, the Resistor lane, where there were a lot of buffs to take advantage of. One last thing we could try here is we can go for the Mystic lane in Variant 5, the Mystic Chapter. For each buff on the defender, Mystic attackers gain all that stuff. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Personal space, too, so we can take advantage of that personal space. I have no idea, like, what animations this guy has, by the way. Is it like Iron Man? I have no idea. Yo, it is Iron Man. Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay. How about that? That was pretty good. What's up, Carl? How you doing, man? So, obviously we can't fight Human Torch with them. I didn't think that through all the way. But that one fight was pretty good. Right? That was pretty good. Interesting. Yo, Mike got my first 6-star rank 3 Apocalypse duped. Congrats, Kane. Mike, is Legends Run still Heroic and Masters or changed to Uncollected and Cavalier? I think for right now it is still Heroic and Masters. I'm not 100% sure though. You should check the forums though before making a commitment to it. Let's try out over here. Let's see how he does here. So guys, he could be really good for Variant 4. Variant 5. That's what this is. That's good. Let's take a look. Why can't he fight Torch? Because he's a Mystic and then he would die in 10 seconds. Pretty much. Come on. Come on. So I'm liking him in variant 5 so far, guys. Yeah, I'm really liking him here. You could L1 for the resistance buff, though. No, because you're going to need full 10 hatred there. So, unfortunately, not really. Those immunities aren't as practical as they seem, I think, because you would have to hit Torch pretty much 25 times before you can actually do that. All right, shoot up in power. Nice. So this is how I want him to be all the time, man. I really, really want Mangog to like be able to get through fights, end game fights, like Act 7, Act 6 fights, on that second heavy attack after the second special too. That's what I really want for this guy. Like I want his damage to hold up well enough for end game content. Where I'd be like, oh yeah, I really want to use Mangog for this. Alright, so this guy's Doctor Strange. That's annoying. Up. Push him too far. We'll have to just hope he comes in. And he's not going to. But we get the point, right? He's pretty good in variant 5. Where Mole Man is a god, Mangog is a gog. Oh, MSD. Okay. Yeah, so I really want his damage to be better, guys. I'm really trying to make his damage work, but the thing is, it's just that his damage is very low. He does have a lot of utility, but I just feel like his damage isn't where it needs to be. Literally every place I've tested them so far, I was like, oh, I just wish he had more damage. And this is a rank 5 full suicides. I'm sure that like a 6-star rank 3 Sig 200 full suicides boosted will probably do some really amazing damage. But that's really unrealistic. I feel like like even me, I only have 3 6-stars rank 3 Sig 200. And this champion like just came out too. Maybe, I don't know, maybe let's take a look at the 6-star. Maybe if we like go all in here with the 6-star rank 3 full synergy team, maybe we'll feel differently. I've only tested the 5-star so far for that exact reason, because 6-star rank 3 is unrealistic for the most part, right? For the most part, for the majority of the community. Hold on, give me a second here. Test out the 6 rank 3 now. See how his damage feels. Okay. Bring it up to rank 3 here. The next 5-star featured pool is looking a lot worse by the month. Strife is obviously a god, and hopefully Odin is crazy useful. We'll have to see. Yeah, I love me some Strife. I grinded for Strife MSD. I really, really love Strife. Big fan of Strife. I was talking to you 2 months ago, and I was like, honestly, I think Strife is going to be the best champ of 2021. It's going to be hard for a champ to overtake Strife in my eyes. Like, Strife is just absolutely incredible in the right scenario for me. Like, Strife is not going to be the best for, like, war and stuff, but that's not really, a factor. Because he's going to be so good for, like, Abyss and Labyrinth and future big content like that. Alright, so we don't really need to awaken this guy, but I do just want to see if, like, a maxed out rank 3 is just insane. Because he might be. It might be one of those things where, like, remember when people were, like, testing Corvus as, like, a 4-star, and it was, like, he was, oh, he's bad. Maybe this guy needs that 6-star rank 3. And maybe he's so good at rank 3. We'll have to see. Let's see. Like, for me, I just feel like the fight should be over after that cycle. Let's just go all out here. Don't need that. We're going to go all out. He's just such a cool character, though, man. That's the thing. I just think he's so fun to play. Like, I feel like he's designed really, really well. It's literally just the damage, man. That's the only thing that's lacking for me. Like, utility's there. He has immunities. He can power drain a bit. Let's see how we feel at 6-star rank 3. So right out of the gate here, that was a nice chunky special one. And the basic hits feel a lot better. Of course, there's a big, big difference between 6-star rank 3 and 565. A huge difference. There isn't much of a difference between 565 and 6-star rank 2. That feels a lot better. He feels a lot better at rank 3. Alright, let's see. This should end it in theory. Yeah, that feels so much better. Oh, yeah, okay. Like a night and day difference, to be honest. That felt pretty good. Like, that actually felt pretty good. That's a 60 hit difference. I'm gonna grab my charger real quick. I'll be right back. Like, 60 hits is big. I thought there was going to be like a 30 hit difference, but that was a big difference. Guaranteed Kabam does not scale on 565 anymore. Remember when Colossus versus Old Man Logan when the buff came out, and OML was beating Colossus numbers as both rank 3 5-star. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how they go about it, but if I started playing with this guy at rank 3, I feel like I would have less of a problem with this damage. I feel like the discrepancy between rank 5 and rank 3 here is a lot larger than I normally notice. Like honestly, when you play like rank 3 Cosmic Ghost Rider versus 565 Cosmic Ghost Rider, it's not that noticeable. Like 565 is more than good enough. But with this guy, it's very noticeable. Like he feels really good like this. And guys, trust me, I know that there's a big difference between rank 3 and 565. And you can't really compare that. But I'm just saying, like, and obviously he's going to feel better as a 6-star. But what I'm saying is that, like, if you play, like, I don't know, like I was saying, perfect example, 565 Cosmic Ghost Rider as opposed to 6-star rank 3 Cosmic Ghost Rider, it's not that noticeable of a difference. It's really not. Yeah, this is like, it feels like a different champion to me. 88 hits. They're basically dead after the second special 2. That's weird to me. Good prestige? Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, all new champions have good enough prestige nowadays, right? Yeah, he has a good prestige. I just looked on Ant-Man. Prestige list, if we go to Mystic, he's the 3rd best one at 565. Now, rank 3 is the 4th best one. So, that's interesting to me, man. That's really, I see some people saying, like, it's because CGR is the armor breaks. Yeah, it might be. It might be. Let's go test him out in that Act 6 content again, because I'm curious to see if he feels super different there. Carl saying defense, he could be okay for defense. He's not going to be amazing on defense because Torch is going to just wreck him. Like, wreck him. You just go in with your pre-fight on, that's it. Then you're done. But let's just get through this guy with, like, Thor. Quick and easy. Thor is fun. Some impromptu OG Thor gameplay here. That's always a fun time. I don't know what that passive fury is. Is that from, like, Loki or something? Was that from Mangog? Oh yeah, there's a little fury synergy with Mangog. That's right. Forgot about that. So I guess we're testing Thor. Nice. Nice. Yeah, OG Thor ain't no slouch, guys. He's pretty good. That's actually really good right there. 35k heavy. I'm not sure how much the Mangog synergy is going into that. However. Alright, so we're going to test this out again because this was like 150 hits with the 565, right? Let's check it out. Right off the bat, Even the special 1 numbers, I'm noticing an obscene difference. Alright, let's see here. Got the max charge. We're actually not going to go for the second special 2 here. We're going to go like this. Change it up a bit. Nice, so we managed to get to a special 3 while we had the 10 stacks of hatred, and we were in enrage. So... Ooh, he felt really good there. $71. Guys, that was 150 hits with the 5-star. It makes me wonder if, like, the 5-star is undertuned in game at the moment. Or if this guy is, if the 6-star version is overtuned on accident. Because he feels like a different champion to me. I like him in Realm of Legends as a 6-star. And I really like him here as a 6-star. A lot. Come on, come on. Oh, we just missed the 10. Darn. Just missed that. Okay. That's okay, though. That's okay. So... yeah, unfortunately that happened, so we messed that up a tiny bit there, but we still have the massive regen. And, like, one special 2, that's going to be it. One more special 2, that's going to be the end of it, where that's what happened last time, too. So I'm kind of finding a new rotation here with him that I kind of like. I kind of like doing special 2, heavy attack, up to special 3 when there are a lot of buffs. We could try it against Yondu, but Yondu's like a bit of a crap bag to fight sometimes with like a special 2 and stuff. Is he looking like a top 3 Mystic? Not top 3, but he's growing on me ever slightly. Ever Velasquez sending over 5. Thanks, bud. Mike, I want to be the hero of the community. Can I ask for an Airwalker gameplay for us? Ever. You dare say those cursed words on my channel. Oh, buddy. Thank you so much, man, for sending over the 5. I'm going to have to get to that Airwalker gameplay eventually, aren't I? It's asked about 15 times a day. And consistently, those comments get like 60 likes each. There's Pikachu, by the way, rubbing his face. Thank you so much, Ever. I really appreciate that a bunch, man. Alright, so we're going to try that rotation again. where we get up to the special 3. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, we could. Yeah, so this rotation at 6-star rank 3 at this tuning level with like this level opponent with these buffs, I'm really liking this rotation a lot. Come on, come on, come on. Throw it. You know, we got hit a bit there, but that's fine. I think we should be able to finish off at just about max health if we can get to a special 3 without getting hit. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, bait out the special 1 first. Okay. He has 10 buffs, so we should get a nice fat regeneration. Let's see. Perfect, 1%. How about that, guys? What a photo finish there. That was cool. Let's go for this Phoenix fight. Even like his crits are just like, there's just a massive difference between the 5-star and the 6-star, man. And I know I keep saying that, and I feel like I sound like a broken record at this point. I'm probably pissing all you guys off, sorry. But like, it's just really interesting to me. This may be a dumb question, but what is the best class? Not a dumb question, man. I would go with Mutant, personally. Science is probably second best. For me, at least. She's gonna regen like a lot, huh? No. No, no, no. We're not doing that. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that just happened. Okay. So let's review what happened in this stream. We tested out the 5-star Mangog a bunch. All right. And we were initially doing SP1, SP2 heavy, SP2 heavy. I don't really like that. I didn't like it. What I've been doing now is SP1, SP2 heavy, keep attacking, keep enrage going, be very aggressive, SP3. What's up, Super Gaming? How you doing, man? I like that better. And the difference that I see from 5-star to 6-star is kind of insane. It's much larger than I've seen with other champions in the past. You know, with champions like Ghost, for example, at the 5-star, you do a heavy attack, you gain the Fury and the Cruelty, you're hitting as hard as the 6-star. With Cosmic Ghost Rider, you get the armor breaks, you're hitting as hard. You know? With Archangel, you get a bunch of neurotoxins. Obviously, the 6-star is going to be more damage, but I typically notice like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15% increase in damage. With Mangog, in some cases, it's looking like a 50% increase in damage, and I don't know if that's not supposed to be happening, but even if we look at the stats, let's take a look at the stats. Let's take a look if there's much of a difference here. Attack 4297 as opposed to 5536. I don't know like how different that is from like other sort of champions. What other champions do I have at 6-3 and also 5-5? I have Doom. Let's take a look at the difference there. So Doom as a rank 3 is 6298, huge. Okay, so it's about the same. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. So this is gonna sound really, really weird to say. But I like him at rank 3 as a 6-star. But I don't like him at 565 as a 5-star. I know that's weird. I know that that's a weird thing to say. But check how the heavy attack energy damage scales. Decent idea. I could check that on Aunt May actually easier, so I'll do that right here. Let's see. I'll check and I'll let you guys know what it says. So I got a 6-star, 5-star rank 5 on this page, and I'm going to make a 6-star rank 3 on this page. Okay. And we'll go to heavy attacks. We'll go to heavy attacks. So for the 565, 13,000 energy damage based on charge time, compared to 16,000 energy damage based on charge time. The Special 2 has 1,500 energy damage at rank 3, as opposed to 1,150 energy damage at rank 5. The regeneration is more, but that's, you know, higher health pool, that scales. Let's look at the hatred buffs, passives. It looks like those are very, very similar. And the SIG ability should also be similar. Yeah, the SIG ability hardly even changes. Although, actually, no. No, actually. Oh, guys, I think I figured it out. So, his SIG ability reads like this, okay? Each time a stagger expires, blah, 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 25% chance to gain +1. While unstoppable, passively regenerate 20%. Gain 8.63 crit damage rating per hatred. That is all the same between the 5-star and the 6-star. Now when we get to the attack, you see how it says gain 101 attack rating per hatred? Look at this. With the 5-star, it's only 78. So, the 6-star rank 3 at SIG 200 gets a lot more attack rating from the SIG than the 5-star does, compared to the other stats. That might be it. That might not be it. I'm not sure. That in total is only an additional 200 attack rating. However, it could play a factor. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for this stream. It was a lot of fun testing this guy out on stream with you guys. Big shout out to the coolest dude of the stream, Ever Velasquez. sent in over 5 requesting that Airwalk gameplay. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it. We're going to cut this one short. I'm going to go talk to Kingpin about this guy and ask him what's up with that discrepancy there. See if that's intended or not, because that sig ability might be what's causing that difference for me. But final opinion on this guy, I like him as a rank 3. I don't like him as a rank 5, interestingly enough. Anyway, dudes, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for joining. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, comment, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys around.